Hello, Professor. This is my YouTube video on the market model and American news media. In a democratic society, should news be treated as a business first? Why or why not? Well, depending on the level of significance, I think that most news should not be treated as a business first, but big companies like NBC, CBS, or Fox News, or any news corporation that discusses important world events or political issues should be treated as a business. With more and more people getting involved with the internet and sharing their news, at first may not be looked at as a business. Now, if that person continues to blog or write or post about news stories and gets a wide-ranged audience or viewership, by all means, yes, consider it a business and start buying ad space to make money. But before you can start doing this, you might ask about reviews or see what your audience thinks before you become a business. What are the benefits and the dangers of operating news media outlets as business driven by their responsibility owners to attract audiences and advertisers to begin revenues and profits? Well, I looked at benefits, money, of course, from your ad space, assuming that your ads sell to your viewers or your correct audience. Assuming if you started it, you are your own boss, and that would be kind of cool, because you control your money and stuff like that. You could build a fan base, gain a large audience, you could be awarded, you could be recognized. Some of the dangers are if you're going for your business approach and you're not successful, it can be a waste of money if you put any in, or it can be a waste of your time. If you are successful and you're doing well, and a sudden incident happens to your company where you lose your audience, this could be bad for a source of revenues and profits. The wrong ad space for your members. If you're selling like the wrong ad space, and you want the audience that wants to buy something, so you should look into that. Where am I? Oh. Alright. Is the news information you receive biased based on the American model? Well, based on the American model, alright, the American commercial. Based on the American model, I only watch one show on TV. I like The Walking Dead. I don't really see bias in that, other than I don't know. I don't pay attention to the commercials, but I don't watch news TV or listen to news radio. I'm not really involved in the mainstream media. But whenever there's a top story or something, or a big headline, and I hear about it, it's usually from others or my friends who talk about it, or my dad will tell me. When it's biased because everybody has their own view and they're telling it to you. Like a story from my dad would be absolutely conservative, as opposed to some of my friends, which would probably take a liberal or democratic approach to saying the same thing. Reflecting on my answers, the first one, TV news is a business. I'd say published or printed news is a business. Internet news, independent internet news, at first may not be a business, but I think it could take time and eventually grow and become a business if it works its way up. Reflecting on my second question, if in a business, I would definitely be a partnership or a group to make sure things operate smoothly and not have to worry about losing money or audience. Designate a certain head of a company, say 3 people, one person in charge of audience, one person in charge of your money and ads, and one person that just is a supervisor to everything, maybe. Reflecting on the last answer, I should probably start watching some news or reading newspapers to stay up to date in my world in the world. Most news I'm told is from someone I know, and is their view on it. So that is basically my video, and have a great day.